It's raining. So what do? Do we postpone? People are going to be pissed if they come up here. It clears at 1, we have sun, and then we have no people.
She's invested a hell of a lot of money here for her first event, and they've already lost the first 2 days, and the only thing they have left now is Robbie's jump.
We can't sit on this. We got to make a decision. The phones are ringing off the hook. Emails are coming in. You got to help me on this. I don't know what to do.
Keep your motor running, flying out on the highway. We're looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Like a true nature's child, for real wild, for to be wild. We can climb so high, I'll never wanna die. Born to be wild, born to be wild.
I kind of got pushed into a corner in New Mexico, and because of the elevation, my bike's running so lousy, I just went at the ramp, and I didn't have the speed, and I knew it. And it was the first time I ever veered off and backed out.
That's a sign of a pro right there. When something's not right, you back at it, get at it.
I know it's always in the back of his mind. That last 50 to 100 feet where he is committed to go off the ramp there's no turning back.
You got to go sometime. All these people are here. You either go or you get on the ramp and go, I'm chicken, I quit. And you can't do that. So you're committed.
He's got to be at full speed. If the bike cuts out in that last 50 to 100 feet, he can't pull off, and he's got to take it.
The elevation screws up the jetting in the carburetor. When you're up high like that, everything runs lousy.
We're in Estes Park, Colorado, scouting this location for Robbie's going to do a jump here. In New Mexico, we had an elevation problem, but this is a little bit higher, and it's going to be it's a lot different. So we're just looking at the track and look at the situation, see if he has enough room to make his jump. Right here's where we're looking to put this takeoff ramp. Now we got to measure this right here and see what we got here and make sure we can even get it in here. How does it feel to be the big wheel around here? We have a few concerns up here because this is a dirt runway here. He hasn't jumped on this surface in quite a while. And those ruts down there, we got a way of taking care of those, right? One of the concerns is the sun. We get the sun coming up from the west. So right now, the sun's right in his eyes, and he won't be able to see his ramp.
90% of the time it's going to be from the west.
Yeah, the west, and see, that's the way he's jumping. That's a problem because, it's better to have the wind to his back. We have the wind to his face because he's been blown off target like 3 or 4 feet. And the farther you jump, the more you get blown off.
Right.
So it's,
Right.
That gets pretty critical. Well, when I come out and look at a location for Robbie, I try to look at it through his eyes. Every time he comes to jump, they're always different, so we have to recalculate, redo different things. It's Robbie's call. I know he's capable of doing this jump, but it's still a stunt and things can go wrong.
Hey guys, how is the prize?
My name is Yolanda Reese, and I'm one of the promoters for Ride the Divide Rally in Estes Park here in Colorado. The hopes is to bring lots of people up to town and just have a really fun, safe place for people to come and enjoy Robbie Knievel's jump. The biggest hurdles to get the rally going was to make sure that we could pass it through the town board. It's a pretty quiet town. It's just a safe community for families. They are a little concerned about what style of motorcyclists will be up. We don't have tattooing, we don't have wet t-shirt contest, so we can't control what type of people will be up here.
Going into a bar on the south side of Chicago at night is probably not a great idea. Oh God. I'm here in Chicago. I'm getting ready to go meet my dad, and then we're gonna hit the road to go to Colorado. Don't make me go in here. Need help?
Uh-oh.
My dad already gave me a lot of grief about having a lot of bags.
Yeah.
I just get picky, so I have to have a lot of stuff.
Little girls and their curls.
We're heading to a jump in Colorado. We picked up Robbie's daughter, Kristen, in Chicago, and we're off. Okay, let's do it again.
I'm hoping to hit the road with my dad and spend time with him just like we used to. I think this is going to be kind of like a catching up, so to speak.
I forgot to call this guy back. Interview.
For her to spend quality time, she needs to not spend time at jumps per se because he's so focused and he has appearances and things like that. She needs to spend time with him when he's traveling, actually traveling.
You need to put on your window wipers?
Yeah, when I can't see. To have my daughter with me is great. In fact, I asked her if she wanted a room every night from Chicago all the way to Colorado, and he's like, "No, Dad, I want to sleep on the couch with you," you know, and that's really cool. That was close. I almost tore that mirror right off.
It's a little nerve-wracking being the daughter of a daredevil because it's not like a normal job. You know, there's always a possibility that he could get hurt. He's only human. He could make a mistake and that's it. It's over.
I'm sure Kristen is worried about Robbie as a dad at all times. I mean, what he does for a living is very dangerous. It worries us, and I'm sure she gets very worried about it.
Dad,
What?
I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Death?
Well, evidently Robbie told Kristen she's going to be getting an education traveling on the road with him and his crew.
Iowa! This is where your great-great-grandparents are from.
I'm not really learning anything new about him. This is kind of bringing back old memories.
I know, I used to work in Colorado. The elevation is something else. I mean, I don't know if Robbie's ever jumped to that elevation or not before, but I'm sure he's thinking about it as we drive up here on Interstate 80.
I don't know what to expect. I don't know anything about this venue except that it's 7,200 feet in elevation, and I'm just worried about how good my bikes are gonna run because, like, I haven't been on my dirt bikes for a long time, and I'm getting a little up there in age. Things aren't healing up. I'll forget about all that when I get on my bike.
Being on the road with my dad is unpredictable. I mean, it was fun for the most part, but the road trip was not exactly the bonding time.
Roman, do you know what Todd's flying in?
I hope next year.
Next year?
I don't know when he's coming. I have no idea, but I have a nice surprise for him.
You do?
It's been 6 months since we did the last show in November, and Todd was mouthing off, and I could tell there was tension building between the guys.
I always kind of stuck up for Todd. You know, when these guys were pissed at him, I always kind of said, hey, you know, he'll come around, but every time I did that, I got slapped in the face because, you know, I'd stick up for him and then I'd turn around and he'd be talking about me. So from now on, Todd's on his own.
He has 2 days to build his ramp and then flying him out
immediately.
We need poster board. Todd, go home. You know, the prediction is there's going to be a blow up. The prediction is definitely there's going to be some kind of a physical altercation with Todd. I just don't know who's going to get to him first.
Robbie said to me, And I quote, Roman,
I was there.
if you have a problem with him, go ahead and punch him. It's not my business. He goes,
Bad time for your hand to be screwed up.
I know what, I'm not worried about my hand. It comes down to a fight, you don't feel no pain. Todd! Where are you?
Man, I just can't believe that Robbie asked Todd to come back on this jump.
We don't need him. He knows maybe what he does, but we don't really need him because he's a jerk.
I'm pissed off at him, you know? I stick up for him and then he turns around, backstabs me.
The thing is, you actually get along with him very well when you're in front of him. You turn your back, he talks. And I'm gonna have a little surprise for him because this fuse between him and I is not over.
It's been 6 months almost since we did the last show in November, and Roman and Todd had a battle.
You know, it came to my attention that Todd, as usual, you know, talk behind my back.
Todd was mouthing off. He said the wrong things in front of the camera. These guys aren't used to the camera.
No, I'm telling you, man, you gotta quit this. You know, I'm sick and tired of you getting these phone calls and saying, you know what was said again? You have a history of doing the
I am not changing overnight, okay?
Just,
I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, try it over the next year or so, all right?
Okay.
And as soon as I walked away, behind my back, he did it again.
I heard you say this about me. Roman, I said you're a I didn't say that you're a greasy homeless biker. I said you're a
Todd! Where are you? I'm gonna tell him exactly what I think of him and what I want, and it's like to stay the away from me.
You know, the way Todd's been acting lately on the other jumps, we're just not gonna put up with it anymore.
Hey, what's that doing down that mesh ring?
You know, the prediction is there's going to be a blow-up. The prediction is definitely there's going to be some kind of a physical altercation with Todd. I just don't know who's going to get to him first.
I'm ready to break his face at any time. Hey, Knievel! It came to his attention that I was strongly going after Todd. I'm not bugging Todd right now, okay? That's going to be private, okay? It's a private thing between him and I.
I just said, Roman, I don't want you around the jump site while Todd's building the ramps because that's his main job and he needs to have his head straight.
There's nothing going on between him and I except that I'm going to set the tone straight and that's it. I said,
if you're watching Todd and Todd's got this weird feeling about you coming back and he's, you know, sorry for it and he's back here, he's got a big heart, everybody deserves a second chance. I give them all 10.
Rob called me and said he doesn't want me there at the site, so he wants me back at the hotel, etc., etc.
Robbie wants us all to be family atmosphere, get along, and you throw a wrench in there, which is Todd, and it just screws everything up.
Every time they get in an argument and they act like little babies, it screws with my head.
Robbie just called and sent Roman home.
Well, let's go have a meeting right now.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you. Hey, Todd. Let's go have a meeting right now with everybody. Before everybody gets started, let's go have a meeting, a private meeting with us guys. Because we got a lot of crap that we don't need to have, especially with this jump.
We just have to get everybody on the same page and make sure that they know what their jobs are and forget the bickering and the bitching and everything else. The main thing is we're here to put on a show and that's what we need to do.
This town is putting on this show. This is their first show. This show's going to make or break them for years to come.
The major concern out here is to make sure that Robbie's head's clear when he hits this big gap. We want him to land safe, and that's the #1 priority. And any other problems will have to be non-existent.
You know, it's just time we all get along and nobody talking about nobody and that we work as a team, you know, so we look professional.
Let's just do our job and get that done and have a real nice clean show.
I don't care if they get in a fist fight, but I don't want them to. And if they're not happy, then I'm not happy. And I have to focus, so I don't need them arguing. And I think they finally understand that.
Hey, let's go.
Then keep your gun in your pocket.
Make it happen. Right.
Joe!
Since Roman was injured and he wasn't supposed to be at the work site, we decided to go kill time by going up to the top of a mountain.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
Come on, Roman!
It's too cold out there.
Get him out of the car.
I'm coming. Hey, hey. Todd is working at the jump site right now. I get to have fun.
Yeah, you sure can run fast if you want to. How dare you come up behind me? That's such a cheap shot.
You know what? I'd rather be at the jump site working, you know? I think I'd be much safer there.
Just gonna go check my jump site out, man.
Robbie has a final say on everything, and we kind of know what Robbie wants, and we told him what we're doing, and he said, hey, go ahead and do it, and if he wants to make any changes or do anything, you know, we're there to do that.
That must be where I'm landing.
Yep.
I may set a new record on this one.
See, this is the stuff we got to fill in is all this.
Yeah.
This stuff here, you're going to spin like a son of a bitch.
I'm glad we built a ski ramp.
Yeah, no because you'll need it.
There's only like 2 guys, Bill and Spanky, that can go out and look at the location. They tell me the ground, the dirt, the pavement, whatever, and how much room I got.
It's the line we shot.
Okay. And that's why I had them come out, so I could relax. Me and my daughter and all my guys from the series, we came over here for the VIP dinner, which was all the sponsors that sponsored the event for the weekend here at Estes Park in Colorado. My name's Rob, and I'm an alcoholic. Don't worry, Billy's getting a worried face with it. Anyway, I'd like to thank all you guys. Yolanda for putting the money up, for the bike run, the whole deal. Best Western that's helping us out. Nikki's, Robbie's In and Out, EP News. No, I'm kidding about Robbie's In and Out. That was a whorehouse in Butte, Montana.
The town kind of backed out a little bit on their support for the rally, honestly based on watching some of the Knievel shows.
Anyway, hope you guys like my dry sense of humor.
It's a small town, family-oriented, and they just became a little uneasy.
Feel free to walk up and say, Robbie, you alcoholic son.
Robbie is a great guy, really down home and really seems to be very family-oriented.
You know the difference between northern girls and southern girls?
I'm afraid to ask.
Northern girls say yes, you can, and southern girls say yes, y'all can.
We're so glad to have him in our little teeny town here.
Squeal like a pig a little.
After the VIP dinner, Rocker Pete's band played at a bar, and so we all went to go watch.
Please give a warm Estes Park welcome for Rocker Pete and Disinformation. Hey, listen up, everybody. I'd like to bring some of the crew people up here and that are in the show with us. This is Roman, the Australian chick magnet. Austrian chick magnet. This is Kristen Knievel, Robbie's daughter. She's beautiful. Come on up here, Bill. This is our crew chief. He's been with Robbie Knievel for 35 years in Evil. This guy's the man. We're gonna do a song called No Fear. It's written for Robbie Knievel, so it goes a little bit something like this.
Playing for Team Knievel, man, it was awesome. Everybody's getting along. We're a really solid crew, man. I just hope everything else with the jump works out too.
Let's hear it for Rocker Pete!
heading to the hospital, and today I'm scheduled for surgery at 3 p.m. They said they're gonna cut it about 2 inch, about this far, and they put some screws in here.
My chopper's going over here and Brian's can go on the bottom.
We're in Myrtle Beach and we're loading the bikes up into the new truck, and Roman had an accident.
You guys pick this up? Ow! What'd you do? What'd you do? Let's see what he did.
Let me see.
Well, he pulled the throttle and spun.
Roman stuck his hand in too far into my back wheel when he was helping load my snake chopper. I popped the clutch to help get it over the hump in the trailer, and he had his hand in the wrong place, and he knew it, so it was both our faults.
You all right, Roman? I forgot that thing spun.
I thought it was no big deal. I just lift it a little bit and get it over that edge. And, well, the edge I got all right.
You can't move your finger. You broke your finger. Oh, man.
Let me say it wrong.
Rule number 1, you don't touch nothing. Well, Robbie Knievel has the handle on it.
He needs to go to get it looked at. I think he fractured his wrist. You can't. We should be.
I think it's broken.
Just unhook the truck. I'll take him in the truck right now. This bull. Damn it. It was an accident. Roman shouldn't have grabbed it while it was running, and I don't think Robbie realized he had his hand down there and he popped the clutch to get it up on the ramp. So I just don't think either of them was paying attention. You got to watch and safety first. You know what I mean? That's what they teach you in the union.
Okay, Roman, are you ready to go?
My name is Dr. James Reed. I'm a hand surgeon that's going to operate on Roman today.
All right, you're going under the tent there, buddy.
They went fine. He should have no lasting problems whatsoever. Crazy thing.
All right, guys. I'm out of here.
Yep.
I've been in a cast for 6 weeks. The first summer in 24 years that I cannot ride. So I just have to find other things to ride.
All right, try this one again. Every show that we do is, you know, there's some different challenge. You know, here with the altitude and the temperature and everything, that's probably our biggest issue. You know, the main thing is getting these things up to speed. You know, they don't want to run up here at 7,500 feet. Look how slow he's going. Bobby's confidence right now is probably down because he hasn't been riding. He's been so busy doing all these motorcycle runs and doing the Harley stuff, and with his chopper, you know, hasn't had a lot of time to ride these dirt bikes. He starts thinking, hey, you know, I got to jump in 4 or 5 days.
It's about as jetted as close as it can get, but it's just as high elevation again. I mean, I'm fatigued because I'm way out of shape, and I get up here at 7,500 feet and do some back brake wheelies and get the arms pumped up to forearms. It's like, can't breathe too good up here. I just got to get in shape in the next few days. Try and ride every day between interviews and stuff. Well, I think I'm having a heart attack.
I do everything that I can do to make sure that nothing happens with the bikes, but, you know, things can break. You know, he can misjudge what's happening and come up short. He could fly too far and hit the bottom of the ramp. It's a calculated risk, and we do the best we can with our calculations to make sure it doesn't happen.
Hey, what are you doing, cowgirl?
Will you take me for a ride?
Take you for a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take you for a ride.
You will? Should be a pro at this by now.
She definitely has a lot of
Robbie's got his daughter on his bike and he's wheeling.
Just like her dad. Next thing you know, she'll be wanting to jump, for Christ's sake. You're as crazy as he is for getting on it. I don't even like getting in a car with him, much less a bike, for Christ's sake, Kristen.
It was a crock. I could tell she was a little scared. She's telling me, remember, Dad, there's more weight back here on the seat, so we might flip over. She said something like that. I'm like, oh, thanks for reminding me, duh.
It's an adrenaline rush. Everybody's like, you're crazy for getting on there, but I'm a Knievel.
Tomorrow afternoon will be a perfect day if the weather stays like this to do some practice.
Do some test jumping.
It's supposed to be a practice day tomorrow, but it just started raining. Robbie won't be able to do the practice jump if the track's all mud.
It's going to make the ground wet, the track's washing out, and you know, it's just making me nervous as hell because this is not what we need. If it's like this tomorrow, there's no way he's going to be able to even get on the cycle.
I'm concerned right now, you know, with the lightning and thunder and the rain and the way this is. If it's wet and if it's slick out, I think Robbie would agree that it's not the right place to jump if you know it's wet and muddy.
We had some pretty major rain showers last night and this morning. Today is, for me and all our rally people, the first day of our rally. We open at 2 o'clock today.
We got up this morning, it was raining, pouring down rain. Everything we did just kind of wet. It could rain and sunshine 40 times over before Saturday night.
This is like the worst thing that could happen. If it's jump day and it's like this tomorrow, there's no way he's going to be able to get up on a takeoff ramp. Wow. They were expecting to have, 20 to 30,000 bikers here, and there's probably not 100 right now.
The bottom line is we need sun. We need sun. I mean, we've been counting on, a good turnout, for months.
It's raining outside. It's a pretty dreary day, boring. Kristen and I have been wanting to train and do some self-defense, and we kind of commandeered the lounge area here. And now watch. You're kicking me, and now watch. With my longest punch, I can't reach you. With my longest swing, I can't reach you.
Do that.
See how far it?
Yeah.
See that? So you feel pretty safe?
No.
You should.
Okay.
Because from here,
I feel better when Master Gates is around because he just kind of looks out for me. I mean, it's nuts, like the things he does just like to make me feel comfortable or feel at home. I mean, he's there for me and he's just kind of keeping everything mellow.
Come on, give it to me. There you go. Oh, good. Oh, God, get your daddy here. You can put your whooping out in his ass. I'm probably 2.5 times her weight, actually. She probably weighs about 110 with a wet towel wrapped around her, but she can knock me around. I'm pretty confident that she can take care of herself and something in the street.
Sorry.
You got a paddle tire?
Oh, we'll go get one.
Or jet ski?
A boat, yeah.
This morning, we woke up to more rain, and we met Todd out at the fairgrounds just to kind of check out the grounds to make a decision about Robbie's jump.
All it would take was 2 hours of sun, and this thing would be jumpable. The ramps look good. This one
Todd,
does.
it's raining. We thought, in a couple of hours, if the sun came out, we would still be able to pull off the jump today. And as the morning grew, the situation just got worse and worse. The chance of sun was obvious that it just was not going to happen today. So I'm just trying to talk to the right people, you know, talk to Spanky, spoke with Bill Rundle. So what do? Do we postpone? People are going to be pissed if they come up here. It clears that one, we have sun, and then we have no people.
She's invested a hell of a lot of money here for her first event, and you know they've already lost the first 2 days, and the only thing they have left now is Robbie's jump.
We can't sit on this. We got to make a decision. The phones are ringing off the hook. Emails are coming in.
It's just too shitty out here.
And if he does it tomorrow.
Yeah, that way you can get it out to the press and everyone and let them know that, you know, we'll be back and try it for tomorrow.
Thank you. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Poor lady. Especially the first one. What do you think the chances of doing the second one are?
We had to basically rework the whole weekend into one day. So this is not the best weather. This is not the best jumping aspect of things. It's not the best business deal. But you're going to find out Robbie's heart is really in his fans and the people.
Tune in. We're jumping in the snow tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a nightmare if we wake up with again tomorrow.
This is D-Day, it's jump day. We're ready to go after several cancellations. The sun's come out, and Robbie still wants to do his bike run. God's blessed us, and we're ready to go.
My concerns today, Sunday, is Robbie going on this poker run. He needs to do it. That's how we advertise him. I want him to do it. He's excited to do it. I'm worried about his time frame getting back to do the jump at a decent time.
He said, I'm going to go on the whole thing and have some fun. It's been raining, so he's going to go enjoy himself. And I said, he's going to come have to drop your chaps off, put your red, white, and blue leathers on, start a different bike, and get your ass out there and get this thing done.
Please encourage him not to do the jump too late.
I just talked to him about it.
Well, I feel like I have people here that aren't going to go for a ride that are here specifically for him, and I'm going to have him off the fairgrounds for, you know, too many hours. We have to think about the people left. They're only going to spend so much money and eat and drink so much, and then they're going to be to the point where they're pissed.
Oh, I hear you.
We need the jump no later than 5. No later than 5.
We never heard that before.
Hello, everybody!
Woo!
Robbie and I just spoke about the jump time. He has one idea as to what he thinks might work, and I'm a little sketchy about it.
Are you guys in a hurry today? No. You're good. We'll just come back, hang out, and have a good time. How's that?
My wish is that Robbie cuts his ride short and turns back around so he could get back here a couple of hours prior to his jump time at 4.
What time you guys want to be back up?
I don't want to jump.
Okay.
Let's go to Miami.
There you go.
I think it's going to be nice all night tonight, don't you? I'd like to push the jump off, you know.
I'll tell you, this is the first time that I've been around him in any of the jumps that he's done that he's ever been seen the day before in the morning of a jump. Usually he, you know, doesn't hide out, but he's not visible to the public, and he's just totally focused on the jump, concentrating, focusing on all that.
No problem.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks. Oh yeah, I got to jump.
I'm going to try to get Robbie out of here soon. We need to get him back to the jump site, get him rested up, and get him focused.
Well, I'll get you home before, tomorrow.
You know, they said 2 o'clock. I'd like to have him back by 1:30. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We're about an hour and 20 minutes now from there.
You know, they're really telling the crowd they should be here, get here somewhere around 2 o'clock. And you get people sitting here at 2 o'clock, and the jump's supposed to be at 4, and then 6 o'clock they're going to be getting a little excited, you'd think.
Sign your brain. Now you're really smart.
We're on Robbie time, so whatever happens, happens.
Show don't start till I get there, though. And if everybody's gone, I'll just jump by myself.
Yolanda had a total right to be nervous about Captain Robbie Knievel, who's going to come in. He's a daredevil. Is he going to show up?
You know, they're really telling the crowd they should be here, you know, get here somewhere around 2 o'clock. You get people sitting here at 2 o'clock and the jump's supposed to be at 4, and then 6 o'clock they're going to be getting a little excited, you'd think.
Show don't start till I get there, though. And if everybody's gone, I'll just jump by myself.
We're on Robbie time, so whatever happens, happens. He is on the ride. It'll be all right.
What time does he plan on jumping?
Sometime after 4 o'clock.
Robbie got back from a bike ride, and like usual, he head straight for the trailer so he can be alone and focus before his jump.
We're having people leave.
I know. Why were you out to talk to him?
I just called him though. I just talked to him.
What did he say?
Well, I said, 5:30. He says, how about 6? And I'm like, okay. Because at first it seemed like, postponing it a little bit was a good idea. Okay, a little bit, but now it's too long. We need to get him ready.
As long as there's like 50 people left.
They're leaving. You got to see the stands.
What?
Empty an hour.
Really?
Yeah. Spanky just come and said there's people at the gate wanting their money back.
Why?
He was a lynch mob because they went and announced that you weren't going to jump until 5:30. No. She just come up to cry. I said, I can see it. Because people have to drive back to Denver and they come all the way up here. They said 5:15. So let's start the show right now with Weeble and them. Let's go. Doug, let's get it rolling. Get it rolling. Get Weeble out here. Let's go. Okay, get her up here. She's going. We're going to start the show right now. Let's go. Go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. We're going to go.
The twilight's last gleam me.
Kristen's singing a national anthem.
We're gonna skip Weeble?
No, we're gonna get him out. I told him don't waste any time. Let's just get rolling with this thing.
Of the brave.
Okay, let's give a big hand for Hold It. Who's that? Wow. They say the camera makes you bigger. Maybe it really does. Okay, let's give a big hand. This is Weeble Knievel, the world's smallest daredevil. Give a hand, everybody. Give it up. Weeble Knievel. Right. There he is, Captain Robbie Knievel.
hell's he doing? You don't get paid for a second jump, man. That's crazy. There he comes again.
As I saw him up in the air, it just absolutely was like my heart just dropped.
Robbie finished the first jump, and he came back by and he said, one more time. And we love hearing that. Now, it scares us, but that means he feels good. So, and he wanted to give the Estes Park people a good show, and he did.
I gotta thank God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ. Thank you.